Wait, don't leave. If you are, yes, you, if you're watching this in February or getting at the end of January, then stick around, because this video, I promise you, you will not regret watching this. So come on in. Okay, I know January has been the craziest month of 2025. It's the new year and there's already been crazy stuff happening, from the LA fire, the Trump inauguration, the Super Bowl halftime Beyonce show. That's the only thing I could think of, for real. Like, what? But yeah, you guys, it's been for real a crazy month, so fast. I think all of us has created a year resolution and we actually probably never seriously follow up with it. That's why in this video, I came here to remind you guys that February is gonna be the month where you actually lock in, y'all. Be prepared, be ready, because in this video, I'm gonna teach you guys 5 tips to stay locked in 2025. Whether it is having healthy relationships, staying lean, being healthy, making money, y'all, this will apply to literally every single area of your life, okay? So let's get into it. Disclaimer. So I want you to actually apply every single thing that I'm about to tell you in the next couple of minutes, and these tips are peasy, squeezy, lemon squeezy. All right? Mistake number 1, not having a clear plan. No. One of the biggest reasons people fail to reach their goals is because they don't have a clear plan. Without a routine or a schedule, it's impossible to build consistency, and without consistency, there's no actual progress. The benefits of having a plan are amazing. You get to be organized, flexible, and consistent. It will help you balance family, activities, and goals all together. For each goal that you will have a specific plan. This will help you organized and be motivated. Yo, for example, let's say I wanted to be strong, right? I would want to have a specific plan for that. In order for me to balance everything in my life, going on in my life right now, I will need to have a plan. I will show you an example of what that looks like in a minute, all right? So hold up, stay here. This is my schedule. It says workout schedule from 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. And I created a plan on my computer and I did everything that I needed to do. So actually use Google Doc or any other platform that will help you write down and organize everything that you need to organize to make your plan and your schedule or your routine. Whatever it is, do it, all right? It actually helped me, all right? So I have it from Monday to Saturday. I mean, mine shouldn't look like yours because we're different. We have different goals. We have different things that we want to achieve. So y'all should have a specific version of your own plan, all right? So this is what it looks like for me. And so yeah, do it, guys, because it is super beneficial for achieving your goals. And also another tip, really crucial, don't be general, okay? Don't just say, I wanna be healthy, I wanna be healthy. Be specific, okay? So like, let's say I want to lose 50 pounds in the next 2 weeks, all right? It is very specific because now you get to narrow down your plan and you really gonna build endurance, you're gonna really build dedication and just consistency. So the more specific your goals are, the better your plans are. Another thing to do is creating a daily routine. Like I said, from Monday to Friday, as you have looked at my plan, my schedule, I created a routine. And also I created a schedule. So within my daily schedule, like, waking up, eating breakfast, and going to take a shower, do all these things, I actually added my workout thing in my daily routine schedule thing. So it's also really important to do that if it's hard to remind yourself when to do it. So yeah, that's another tip for y'all. And if you like, you can set a reminder, you can use alarm or a planner to stay on track. And you can also, track your progress if that's really your thing. All right, mistake number 2, giving in into distraction. Distractions are everywhere. Considering that this world is techie, very internet, Wi-Fi, phones, computers, TV, it can be pretty tempting to find little distraction here to here. And it's not just screen distraction, it can be food distraction. I'm gonna tell you guys how to deal with it and personally how I'm dealing with mine right now. These small habits of distraction can be harmless, but over time, it will consume our energy and our time that could be spent on our goals. Yeah, before you know it, the day is gone and you're no closer to what you wanted to accomplish. Okay, now I'm not saying that you should not watch your favorite show or scroll on TikTok, but doing it for the sake of doing it is not really beneficial. I mean, everything has its own time. We have time to scroll on TikTok and we have time to do what we need to do, our task to accomplish our goals. So personally, for me, I would tell you guys how to stop distraction is to really focus, putting all our focus and attention on that one task we are doing. So at the moment, let's maybe put the phone away, put YouTube away, TikTok, all these things away in a far place, okay? For me, I do not have a phone, so don't have any trouble with that. But my personal trouble is YouTube because my computer has YouTube. All right, mistake number 3. Don't lower your standards to please others. There is a saying, if all your friends jump off a bridge, would you do it too, just to please them? Yes, I know, it sounds dramatic, but it's meant to make a point. It's so easy to fall into the traps of doing what everyone else is doing because of the fear of missing out. FOMO, or the fear of being judged. Yes, we all have that fear, we all have that deep guilt, but don't worry, guys. For example, imagine your family puts on a movie for everyone to enjoy, a big, happy family. But it's playing during the time you've set aside to sleep because of your schedule. Remember about that schedule, guys? Make sure that you have it. You feel tempted to stay, even though you know it's going to throw off your routine. Or maybe a friend called you in the middle of a task, inviting you to a party. In that moment, the fear of missing out starts pulling you away from what you know you need to do. This is why having a clear plan and a routine for your goals is so important. It gives you direction and purpose, so you're not easily swayed by other people's plan or distraction. Without it, you'll find yourself letting the wind carry you whenever it pleases. And before you know it, nothing gets done. And I hate when nothing gets done. Now, again, that does not mean that you need to completely give yourself up, spend time on the computer with your back rounded, and give up your free time for your family and for your friends. Of course, we should spend and make time for our loved ones, especially if it's an emergency. But again, I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna keep saying this, everything has its own time. Well, here are some practical practices that you can do. Number 1 is making space for your goal. Set aside specific time in your week or day to work on your task. Practice number 2, balancing work and rest. Find time to take breaks, spend quality time with family and friends, and serving your community. Life isn't all about work. Make space for fellowship and connection. That is really important. Yes, we should be present for others, but not at the cost of compromising the goals and purpose God has placed in our hearts. By setting boundaries, you're not just protecting your time, you're aligning with your actions, with your values, and showing others how to do the same. Trust God that He will guide you in balancing relationships and your responsibility. All right, guys, mistake number 4, and this one is really important. Breaking promises to yourself. This one is spiritual, it goes deep. Every time you tell yourself you're going to do something and don't follow through, you chip away at your confidence and self-trust. Over time, it becomes harder to believe in yourself and you start to feel stuck. So what are some practical practices? All right, number one is to start small. We can start by building trust with ourselves and by keeping small promises, okay? If you say you'll work out for 10 minutes, do it, even if it feels like nothing. All right, step number 2, recognize the cause and effect chain. What is cause and effect chain? It's simply what you did and the effect that it's giving you. Whatever you did is the cause and whatever the result comes is the effect. If the effect does not please you, then change the cause. For example, if you went to sleep late and you woke up late, that is because you slept late. So change the cause in order to change the effect, and that is called the cause and effect chain. I made that one myself, by the way. Okay, number 3, use the 5 seconds rule. What is that? Well, you count to 5 seconds and tell your mind that before or at the 5-second mark, you gotta do the thing that you have set your mind to do, like waking up. Okay, practical practice number 4 is reflect on your why. When you are tempted to quit, remind yourself what this goal matters. Think about how achieving it will impact your life. Mistake number 5, and we all know, lacking consistency. Consistency is the secret weapon of success, okay?
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
You do not need to make giant leaps every day. Small, steady steps adds up over time. Even if you're juggling in a busy schedule, show up for your goals, even if it's only for a few minutes. It's not about doing something perfect every day, okay? It's about showing up even when it's hard. The truth is, small, consistent action leads to big change over time. So what is some practical practice? 1 is to start with micro steps. If your goal is so overwhelming, and it can be overwhelming and frustrating sometimes, even if it's for our good, and even if we created it. For example, instead of committing to writing a book, commit to writing 100 words a day. You see how easy that was? Mistake number 6, not inviting God into your plans. God is your ultimate source of strength and wisdom. What is some practical practices? Practical. Pray over your goals. Bring your plans to God and ask for His guidance. Trust Him to open doors you can't open on your own. Seek God's wisdom. Spend time in His words or meditate on scripture. Let His truth align your heart and mind with your purpose. Surrender control. Trust God's timing and direction. Remember, He sees the bigger picture. When you include God in your journey, you're not just working towards your goal, but you're aligning with His purpose for your life. He will guide you through everything. Even when things don't go your way, it will still lead to a good thing. That's why our God is so great. He's so merciful. He is a good God. Okay, hey guys, before we wrap up, I just want to take a moment to slow things down and really connect with you. When I came up with this idea, I was so excited to film it and share with you because I truly believe in the potential God has placed inside of you, truly. But let me be clear, this is not about pressuring you or making you feel like you have to do everything every single day at the speed of light. I know a lot of motivational videos out there have this dramatic tone like, you need to succeed, you have to work harder than everyone else, stand out, and do things that no one else has done. I mean, seriously, the intensity can feel very overwhelming. But here's what they often forget to tell you. You are not defined by the numbers of goals you achieved or the things you have. Your worth isn't tied up to your productivity or your accomplishment. What truly defines you is your character, how you treat others, how you carry yourself, and how God sees you, most importantly. Sometimes we forget that we need to slow things down because we've become so focused on productivity and speed, But I want to remind you guys and encourage you mindfulness and being fully aware of the gift of peace in the present moment. May the present just as he made the future. Thank you, Lord. Yet, for some reason, we've always trying to prepare for tomorrow, constantly chasing what's next without truly appreciating the day that God has given us. Let's live by God's pace, which is never rushed or hurried. His peace isn't found in the hustle or the race to achieving more, but it's found in the stillness and in the gratitude for today, and the trust that his time is perfect. Yes, let's take a moment just to really, really acknowledge the peace of God. Let's be like the chill guy once in our life. Once in our lifetime, let's be like this dude. He's just chilling. He's taking his time. He's breathing. Let's give ourselves permission to live by our own pace. The changes that you want to make, the dreams you want to realize, they're all possible. For real, there are. But sometimes it's not about the motivational guy's timing. It is not my timing. It is your timing, your pace to realize your dreams. When the motivation comes from you, you can truly, truly realize your goals. As you step in 2025, I hope you feel empowered, but never pressured. I hope you feel excited without being overwhelmed. And most of all, I hope you will choose from now on to live intentionally, authentically, and in the peace of God. I created this message for us to get real about our goals, our dreams, and make them a reality, but always with the alignment of God's will. The choice is yours to change. No matter what you decide, I'm rooting for you. God is walking with you. Here is to an incredible, peace-filled year ahead. Happy 2025, my friends. Take care, rest in God's presence, and truly live your best life. Bye-bye.